Barbara Walters. I'm Pope John the 23rd.
Hi,
Thank you
nice
for coming
to meet
today.
you. Well, I'm a reporter, Barbara Walters, and I had a couple questions for you.
Ask away.
How did your background from coming from a family of sharecroppers influence you as a pope?
As a sharecropper, I came from a very poor and impoverished background, and it helped me to value not just hard work, but being happy with what you have and not being greedy and wanting other things.
That's great. And what caused you to call the Second Vatican Council?
I saw a lot of disparity in the church, and a lot of people left out. It was very exclusionary, and I wanted it to be more of an inclusive church.
Mm-hmm. You wanted to come as a community.
Yes, I wanted us to be open for everybody.
Okay. You helped save over 24,000 Jews during World War II. Did your work saving non-Catholic lives during the war help you want to open the windows of the church?
That was part of it, but Jews are a holy people. Jesus was a Jew.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think anybody should be excluded from any one group. And there's so much hate in the world, a lot of it from against other religions, other races. I think love is important. You should be able to love your neighbor no matter who they are or what they practice and what they believe. And saving lives was an important thing to do and to help fight the hate.
It made you feel great about yourself, pretty much.
I didn't do it for me. I did it for the people whose lives were at stake.
Okay. As Pope, you can easily live a life of luxury away from common people. Why don't you live that way?
Jesus didn't live a life of luxury. He lived with the downtrodden, the poor, and the outcast, and that is the example that we should all strive to live by, is to serve others.
Okay.
Not be served ourselves.
Yes. And what did you hope to gain out of the Vatican II?
I was hoping for a change in the church so that people can see in and see the light that we bring to the world. And we need to look out and see the hate in the world, the poor, and open our eyes and see other people and see how we can help and go out and do things. And for many centuries that wasn't done.
Yeah. And why did you invite other faiths to the community?
The Vatican Council needed other faiths to be present, not just so they can see what we were trying to do, but to give us wisdom. They have beliefs or wisdom that we can gain and learn from ourselves. Not to change what we believe, but to give us additional wisdom and thought. It's better to be open-minded and knowledgeable than to have a narrow viewpoint and to not see what's out there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what part of Jesus' teachings influenced the Vatican?
Jesus taught not to live a life of luxury, not to have that as your goal. He was a servant of others, and he wants us to be servants of others too.
Yes.
And that was part of the goal of the Vatican Council, was to serve others and to bring more people into the fold.
For your time, you had extreme views on equality. What was that a motive of yours?
That was a motive because, like I had said, there's too much hate in the world amongst people who are from different backgrounds, different classes, different religions. And I wanted, if you know about other people and if you realize, hey, there's just somebody too, it's easier to love and understand them and to think of them as the other.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You were elected partly due to your advanced age. What did you think of that?
Age is no reason to not sit by and not do anything. If I'm the Pope, I am going to do something with it and try to affect the most good as possible during my time.
Okay, well that's a good state of mind you have. You died before Vatican II was completed. Are you happy with the results, and what would you have changed?
I'm happy with how things turned out, and if there are any other changes that need to be made, perhaps they can be done at a later date when people might be hopefully more open-minded. We came from a narrow-minded time, and we can only do so much at a time.
Okay, well those are all the questions I have for you today. It was nice speaking with you.
Nice speaking with you, Barbara Walters.
Barbara Walters.
Thank you, and I'm Pope John the 23rd.
I'm Barbara Walters.
Thank you.